very short notice press conference. Having spent my early years in Kolkata, 78 when I was working here, it is always a great joy to be back. I always feel that I am part of Kolkata, part of Bengal. And no matter what I do, I always feel I should come and share it with the city of Kolkata, with the people of Kolkata. So here I am again. We were not programmed to come here, but I insisted on Shoojit that we must go to Kolkata and share some of our excitement that we always get when we come here. I always tell all my colleagues that whenever you are depressed or you have some failures in life and you want to be cheered up, come to Kolkata because they will lift your spirits up. People of Kolkata are just unbelievable. I also want to repeat something that Jay always maintained, that there is something very perceptive about the people of Kolkata. When they like something, they like the right things. When they don't like something, they all hate the wrong things. And that perception is only available to the people of Kolkata, I've observed. So thank you so much for your love and for your affection that you have shown to this film. It's very important for us. But we also feel now, looking at the kind of reception that it has received, that it is a very important film for society as well. I hope that you will carry this message forward, because all of us, I believe, had a certain belief when we made this film. And that belief is shown in the context of the story, the way it has been enacted, and I hope that that carries through in the audiences that come and see it. Thank you once again, and we are very grateful to all of you to be here.
I must thank Shoojit. আমরা এটা একটা বাংলা ছবি করবো ভাবছিলাম, সুজিত বলল হিন্দি ছবি করবো, সুজিত আর রনি, আর এটা এত সাকসেসফুল হয়েছে। থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার, মিস্টার বচ্চন। আপনার কথা এখন সকলের মুখে মুখে, আপনার লাস্ট লাইনটা নিয়ে এভরিবডি ইজ কলিং মি, অ্যান্ড তারা এমনি একটা অ্যাসুরেন্স পাচ্ছে, ইটস লাইক বাবা তার মেয়েকে সান্ত্বনা দিচ্ছে। থ্যাংক ইউ তাপসি, থ্যাংক ইউ আঙ্গদ, থ্যাংক ইউ all the crew, entire crew for supporting us, and it's our film, a wonderful teamwork. একসাথে মিলে আমরা একটা ছবি বানিয়েছি, সেটা সবাই পছন্দ করছে, ভালোবাসছে। Nothing like that. Thanks a lot.
And the fact that I was getting another job. When Shoojit came and narrated the idea to me, it was just a concept. He didn't have a screenplay, he didn't have a story. He just came and shared an idea with me. And I said, yes, we should go ahead. I didn't know what my role was going to be, whether I was going to be working on it or not. But apart from the fact that I've been a United Nations ambassador for the Girl Child, and the fact that I've always believed in equality for women, whether it is in my own personal life or my home, it's a very important subject as far as I'm concerned. I believe in it, and I felt that everything that I said, did in this film, I would have said and done even in my real life, even if I wasn't given any dialogue. This is my opinion. This is how I would have done.
So that's how you said yes. Thank you.
It's a very classic dog. He said he didn't wait and watch. He's in New York, and this morning I shared a message with him, and he said, see, I told you what is going to happen to the film has come true. But I'm very keen to show it to the ladies of the house, and as soon as they're back, I will show it to them. And maybe I'll put it out on my blog or my Twitter, what their opinions are. But I can tell you their opinions will be very similar to the opinions that the general public of the country are having.
I have one more question, and that is for all of you. What does pink, the color and the word, what did it mean to you before you made this film, and what does it mean to you now? And this is for all of you.
I think we have all, sorry, I'm just taking this on. We have all tried to answer what this color pink means, I mean, through the film, you know. But this name was suddenly, while we were searching for a lot of titles, my writer, Ritesh Shah, I wish he was here. I think he's one of the very important member of this family, Pink. Anyway, so he just came up with this title, and I just caught it. I said, okay, this is the title. Then we all discussed and between us, and there was a lot of debate, yes, no. but somehow I was very sure that no, this is the title. If you've heard the last poem, जो बेड़ियाँ जो पैर पे बांध देती हैं, that so we thought pink is a color that we have always used as a prison for, you know, to get the little girls with those pink dolls and pink frocks, and, you know, decided that this is their color. But pink can also mean brave. Pink can also mean a protest. So I think the whole sense, the meaning of pink has changed completely when I read the tweets and everybody. They are all interpreting a different thing or a way altogether. So I think this is the reason that the title of the film was pink. Yes, definitely for us it's not changed. When we decided that we want to do this film, we knew that what we are achieving through this word pink.
You can't repeat that today. Neither can you repeat what William Shakespeare said in Macbeth. Bring forth men, children, women. He tells Lady Macbeth. You can't use those words because they are detrimental to what society wants to do towards women. We are wanting to have equality, give them strength. And once you give them their position and place in our society, you see the wonders that they do. In my time, when I joined the movie industry, there was only one woman on set that was the leading lady, and at times just her chaperone from mother. But you come to our sets now, 75% of the workforce of the crew are all girls and young girls taking care of all kinds of departments, which are previously handled by men. I think these are very wonderful signs. Look at our political system, whether we have the important women leaders today, whether it is in Tamil Nadu, whether it is here, whether it is in Uttar Pradesh. I think that we are all beginning to realize this strength, and we need to have them at an equal balance in our society. So I think that pink, you cannot describe color. When you say pink and you say describe it, you can only show it and say this is pink. If I ask you to describe it, you won't be able to describe it. Similarly, the last sentence in the film, Deepak said, no means no. It's not a, no is a sentence by itself. You go to look up the meaning of no, you only get no. No means no. You cannot describe it any further. These are some of the things that, we feel via this film will be able to demonstrate, not just to society, but to the people in general. And I hope that they will. So yes, pink, as Shoojit said, is no longer perhaps a color or a big car or a young girl or a Barbie doll. I think pink has become a color of strength, of equality, of being brave, of telling the girl in the streets that yes, you have the freedom and the liberty to walk at night and know that nothing is going to happen. I think this film is going to do that. We hope so.
Who wants to be free? Let me tell you one beautiful incident. One girl came out and from one of the shows, and she started crying. She started crying, and after a few minutes, she said, "I'm going to go home today. I'm going to talk to my mother." And she was 18-year-old, mother and father, and I'll tell them that I'm mixing two reactions and then telling you what one of the other women has told me. That even if I have to become Meenal Arora, I will still want to go out and walk on the street on my own without any fear. उसके लिए अगर मुझे मीनल अरोरा भी बनना पड़े, मैं बन जाऊंगी, लेकिन मैं भी मेरी माँ और बाप अगर tell me that no, सर झुका के चलो, मैं नहीं सुनने वाली उनकी बात. So I think this was a very, very brave reaction that I got from a girl. So that's what you are saying, is that I think it is there, it's prevalent in our society. But I think let's start the process. Let's debate it out. Let you go home and you talk to your mother, father, you talk to your friend, your girlfriend, boyfriend, your teachers, everybody. I think everybody will have to take the step. And the most important, which I say, and sorry, I'm just taking this little time on this. Most important, I always tell. You must have seen in the film that there was a real bonding of these three girls, right? Till now, nobody has asked me about this friendship of these three girls. Yes, people have asked me, but there is a sense behind it. There is a thought behind it. what we thought was that if these three friends are together and they stand by each other, nothing can shake them. So I always tell it, wherever I've gone after this film, I've told them, if one woman stands by for the other woman, nobody can dare touch you and nobody can dare shake you. I believe in universal sisterhood, and I think if all women are together, nothing can shake you. I don't know how much men can help you, but a woman can definitely help you.
Many incidents where we all broke down, and that was not acting. That was our belief in what we were saying. That was how we felt when we narrated the script. That was what process we went through before we actually said our lines. I'm sure that there is footage of the making of this film, of the making of how we shot the scene. And I hope sometime in the future we can release that. Because I think we will get to have an idea of what actually happened on the set. Yes, as a unit we're happy, we're all friends, we love each other, we love each other's company, we look forward to having the next day to be with each other. But when we are enacting our sequences, then we are those people, hopefully. And as I said, I don't think that the entire film, any of the artists that has shed a tear, has shed it by using glycerin. It just feels so natural.
Yeah, so right, actually. This is the first time ever I haven't used glycerin for even a single shot that I've given in the film. Yeah, that's because I actually felt like a victim. And then I had to gather the courage to stand there in the court and stand like a survivor. So that transformation from being a victim to a survivor, there was a lot of mental hard work I had to do, which was pretty grilling and affects you for some time, even if it gets over after that. Thankfully, there were not many retakes. We didn't go beyond 1 or 2 takes for most of the scenes there. Because our prep before the shot started was pretty good, so I guess we didn't go beyond 1 or 2 takes. And I don't think we can actually do that also. That pretty supportive of everyone was pretty supportive. They were like all steady that they know that I cannot go beyond 1 or 2 takes.
একটা ফ্যামিলির মতো কাজ হয়েছে সবাই যেটা বলছিল ইট ওয়াজ আ কনভিকশন যেটা আপনারা দেখতে পাচ্ছেন স্ক্রিনে শুটিংয়ের শুরুতে সুজিত একটা কথা বলল যে হোয়াট এভার উই ডু ইট হ্যাজ টু বি ভেরি ট্রুথফুল একদম সত্যি একটা কাজ করতে হবে অ্যান্ড কোথাও কোনো বিন্দুমাত্র যেন দেয়ার শুড বি এনি সাইন অফ ডিসঅনেস্টি আমাদের এই ছবিতে থাকে আমি সুজিত অভি যখন শুরুর আগে বসেছিলাম আমরা উইল শুট লাইক এ ডকুমেন্টারি উইল ক্যাপচার দেয়ার ইমোশনস আর আমি কি বলবো মিস্টার বচ্চনের সম্বন্ধে কাজ করে কিরম লেগেছে এটা বলার আই এম নোবডি কিন্তু একটাই বলবো আমি সারাক্ষণ শুটিংয়ে মিস্টার দীপক সাইগালকে দেখছিলাম এবং কি অনুভূতি হচ্ছিল সেটা আমার মুখে ব্যক্ত করা খুব মুশকিল ইট ওয়াজ ভেরি উই ওয়ার সাফারিং we were enjoying এবং আমরা একটা প্রসেসের মধ্যে ছিলাম এবং আমরা বিশ্বাস করেছিলাম যে people will definitely love it.
The first time my name ever appeared in a film in a credit title was with Aniruddha Roy Chowdhury. I did a voiceover for that. And then after that, there have been almost every Bengali director in the Indian film industry, right up to now, that I continue to work with. I don't think it's got anything to do with that I deliberately choose Bengali. It's just that they have decided to choose me and I feel very privileged. Right from Rishida to Shakti Samant, Pramod Chakravarti, Bilal Guho, Vasu Chatterjee, just endless number of and now Shoojit-Sircar done so many things. So I just feel privileged. I think that there is a certain sensibility which Bengali directors have, they're able to touch a certain nerve which perhaps we as actors don't know. Many times the tribute will tell you how to enact a particular scene. Some of the lines that I had in the courtroom were very powerful lines. And any actor would look forward to getting those lines to an actor because it gives them an opportunity to really show off how loudly he can speak or how strong he can become. But Shoojit felt that no, that's not how he wanted it. He wanted it to be very plain, very equal, very normal, very casual almost. And it's quite remarkable that the people have noticed that. In every courtroom drama that you see in most Hindi films, sorry to say this, all credit to the audience, to the people of the world, because their tastes are changing. They are willing to accept something like this, carry it forward, make it impactful. And I do feel that I've been saying it from the past 2 days. The thing is no longer it's become a movement. Every kind of reaction that we are getting, it just shows that the women are saying that we have been holding this within ourselves for centuries. We have never had an opportunity to be able to speak it out publicly. Through this film, you have given us an opportunity, you have given us a voice to speak this out and for people to understand what we women go through. We don't realize what a woman goes through when she is catcalled, when she walks out at night, or she is teased, or she is felt publicly in awkward places. We have no idea about that. And women are scared to say that because they feel it is embarrassing. It will be embarrassing for their family, for themselves, for the people at large. But I think the time has come that they should not feel embarrassed to do this. I'm sorry, I'm going to narrate an incident which Taapsee I heard in one of our interviews today. Taapsee said she is from Delhi. She used to travel in DTC buses. And every time she traveled, she would be felt in all the wrong places. Till such time as she started putting her hand behind her back and traveling in a bus. And she says one day somebody tried to feel her. She actually caught his hand, but she did not have the courage to turn around and see him or tell him what are you doing because she was scared. I don't know what's going to happen. I think it's a pitiable condition for a woman to be able to have caught the culprit and not be able to take a stand against him. When are we going to do that? And I think Pink is one film that is asking us to stand up and look and face these issues. I laud the fact that she has shared this with us publicly today. And I think this film has given us some opportunity to be able to talk like this. But even when women go through a lot of bad attitudes, they are scared to go to the police station to lodge a complaint because it is embarrassing for them. I think what this film has also taught us that yes, if there has been some bad feeling that has happened, some incident that was, please don't be afraid to go to the police station and lodge a complaint. The law is changing now. We had one of the, we had one of the ministers over in Delhi to see the film. And he said, thank you, because I'm going to bring this aspect and make it a law. That a woman has the right at any time of the day, night, whenever, that if she has a complaint, she should be accepted, acknowledged at that moment that it has happened. We brought up a very important point in the film.